in, Captain. This is General Garza. I understand you've just docked over Hoth. Hoth is locked in a three-way resource battle between the Republic, the Sith Empire, and a powerful alliance of pirate warlords. It's pure chaos.
I'll be sure to stay on my toes, General.
You're recruiting a technical specialist named Sergeant Yun. Judging by his service record, he's the finest technician in the entire Republic military. Yun is a Gand, an uncommon species in the Republic, and he follows an indigenous shamanistic training. No one understands it, but his results are unmatched.
If he can get the job done, then I'll be glad to have him.
Whether through mystical powers or luck, Yun's gained a reputation from his squad mates for doing the impossible. Currently, he's scavenging crashed Imperial warships to piece together a functional Umbra encryptor, the machine responsible for the Empire's most secure military codes. It's critical that Yun completes the Umbra encryptor. We've never come close to breaking the code, and the amount of intelligence we could gain is immense.
With Havoc's help, the job will be done in no time.
Yun has already been informed of his transfer into Havoc Squad. I'm told he's excited to meet you. Contact me again when the mission is concluded and Yun has completed the Umbra encryptor. Garza out.
Providing you with the highest level of service is my greatest pleasure, Master. And I...
Heading down to Hoth, Captain. The shuttle is prepped and ready. We're just waiting for clearance from the station controller to launch.
I've never heard of this planet before. What should I expect?
I hope you like ice. You've got your ice canyons, your ice plains, some ice mountains. Really, you ought to try to savor this delay. Every minute you're not freezing to death is a good one.
Ready and able.
Heading down to Hoth, Captain. The shuttle is prepped and ready. We're just waiting for clearance from the station controller to launch.
I've never heard of this planet before. What should I expect?
I hope you like ice. You've got your ice canyons, your ice plains, some ice mountains. Really, you ought to try to savor this delay. Every minute you're not freezing to death is a good one.
And a frostbite is good for you. Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, if they don't fall off. Before I forget, you'll need this cold weather equipment. If you're lucky, you won't use it much.
Everything checks out. You are cleared for launch.
You should check in with the commander at Auric Base when we land. He'll be able to tell you a lot more about Hoth.
That's amazing. I never would have imagined. Officer on deck!
Why don't you give me the details of your operation, Sergeant? Having the Imperial's own record should speed up our search. Havoc is used to going in first. Just point us in the right direction.
Captain, good to see you, sir. We didn't expect reinforcements from Havoc Squad. This is the best news we've had in days. Welcome to Auric Base. What's left of it. I'm Lieutenant Laskin. Did Republic Command send you? Did they get my distress signal?
I don't think your signal got through. Station seemed pretty calm.
You don't know? If you're not here to answer my distress call, I don't know what we're going to do. We can't hold out much longer. An explosion in one of the speeder hangars knocked out main power. Within seconds, we were under heavy Imperial fire. Our shields haven't switched to auxiliary power yet.
Who calls the shots around here?
As the most senior officer left, I've been trying to contact Republic Command. I don't know what to do here. We still have men in the field on a critical mission. Or we did when we were attacked anyway. Between the Imperials and the cold. I don't have enough people for a search party. Please, if you could head out there. You're their only chance.
What makes you think they haven't already frozen to death?
I know it's a long shot, but the mission they were on is vital. They were headed out to check the long-range sensors. With those running again, we'd have some warning before another attack hit. If you reach them, give them these, fresh weapons and supplies, and they might make it back. And thank you.
Incoming! Defensive positions!
Be sure to take all precautions against hypothermia outlined in Service Manual Chapter 4. Hostile contact!
Am I seeing things? I didn't think there was anyone else left alive on this planet.
What's the word from Auric Base? There's nothing on the comm but static. I was starting to think they pulled out and left us.
Auric Base is in bad shape. They took heavy casualties and they need all the help they can get.
See? I told you to stop being so negative. They didn't leave us. They're just nearly all dead.
Right. You're a model of optimism. What about our mission? We can't leave the sensors like this.
I'm on it.
Without the sensors, Auric Base is blind. They won't have any warning the Empire is coming. If you can reach the arrays, you can bring them back online. There are a lot of Imperials in the area, though.
We'd better get moving if we're not gonna freeze to death. See you back at the base.
Certainly. Engaging hostile. Engaging hostile.
Oh my god. So, folks, holy shit, wow. So, there have been moments where I'm adding commentary, but you guys were not hearing it because of the recent update that I did with OBS. None of the it changed my mic settings. So, yeah, you guys probably heard nothing that I was saying for the past 24 minutes. Wow. So I was talking about how, like, that we defeated the Imperial Walker. It didn't count towards the events that we were doing, which was very frustrating, so we just left it. I explained why I'm going with Alarna Dorn as opposed to the other companions. Because normally what I've been doing with the last few characters has been... Okay, we might as well... Yeah, we'll go to this alley. Is I normally pick the companion with the lowest influence, and that's the one I will use. But... Tenno Vec completely conflicts with the playstyle that I've been trying to do with the Imperial Trooper, which is being a good soldier. So that leaves him out, and these three would be the best ones I could use without completely contradicting what I've sort of established with my character. We are going to gain some influence, though. I forgot to send out some companions. We are at the point now where we need grade 7 materials.
I'll give it a
There
shot.
we go.
Easy.
And funny enough, we've been sending her out for resources since the very beginning, and she's at influence 6, so, and that's just purely gained through sending her out on those gathering missions.
Hostile contact!
Alright, there we go. Alright, so we know that there's not going to be any extra quests involved in here, so we're going to now head to here. Now, one of the downsides, folks, of this stream method that I'm doing now is you pretty much have to tolerate the lengthy journeys that can sometimes happen in Star Wars The Old Republic. See, if I was still doing my recording format, what would happen is I would simply pause the recording, travel close to the quest areas, and then I would hit unrecord. Sorry, I would hit unpause. But now occasionally there has been moments where I did fuck that up and you end up missing the entire fucking quest. But now you won't miss anything, but also you do have to tolerate me journeying to the quest. Wow, there's a lot of fucking Imperials here. But you gotta love video game logic, where I'm in a very blatant walker, which would be loud, it would be heavy, causing vibrations in the ground, and yet, because I am outside a certain perimeter of the enemies, they're like, I'm in plain sight, but because I'm in a certain I'm outside a certain distance, they're not gonna do shit. Like, again, MMO logic is just hilarious at times. Like, look at these guys. These guys are supposed to guard this bridge. I'm in this big, like, tall walker. And they're not doing anything. They're just like, yep. Is that one of ours? Nope. Like, it's just ridiculous, like... Alright, now we do have to fight these guys because we need to... Our quest does require us to do some fight. Here we go. Chuck a grenade in and then start pumping them full of blasters.
Incoming!
again, we are over leveled, and our gear has been leveled. So we are gear tier 41. Like, we are 49, but like we have been downsized to 41. But still, like, these guys are level 38s. So like, I think only a champion tier person poses any like significant threat. Yeah, they're both down there. There's one, then the other one's gonna be around here. We have the high ground! Not that it matters except for the melee fight.
Hostile contact!
Go. Heal up.
Enemy down!
I like the moments when our character actually uses actual cover. Like, the only tricky bit is like if it doesn't detect the cover. Yep, we're just gonna quickly heal up. Now, for this, I'm actually going to switch to a tank role. There's a lot of enemies there. we go.
I'll hold this position until you get the door open. I'll hit the barracks and stop the imps immediately.
Alright.
Engaging hostile.
My brother should be getting home soon, but we're also looking at reaching the end of our stream. Alright, let her go in. Hopefully she lures in some enemies. Okay, so yeah, that guy was in range, and so did two others. So now I'm gonna use this guy. Excellent. Shit, we just get to fight with two people. Oh, 2 seconds. All she's doing is that with those guys. I was supposed to focus on him. Just a brief reminder, folks, our gear set is all about scoring critical hits and just dealing as much critical damage as we can. So, like, if I break down my range stats, which is what I should, so we have a 20% chance to score a critical hit. Now, obviously, that can go up, obviously, based on gear. And all the gear that we generally seek to craft, for example, if we go to armor tech, if we go to the onslaught category, as you can see there, we get a 15 bump to our critical rating. And this is why I'm setting this up, is so we can grab these sliced tech parts. Now, mind you, it seems we're actually more in need of underworld metal, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind. And we need to learn how to craft the other high tier ones as well. But again, the point still remains. We're aiming for crit rating, and we're at 20%. So I am going to actually assign this guy right here to craft the materials real quick, and then once our droid companion is done, we'll send him out to hopefully get us more. Now, again, he has a good chance of getting a critical success on the mission. So at least now we know we're looking for.
Yes, sir.
We want the critical successes on the underworld metals. We don't really need the sliced tech parts, so we're going to grab the lock boxes for some extra little bit of income. Just as a friendly reminder, folks, after we're finished with the Trooper, we will be actually moving on to our final Imperial character. We started off with the Imperial Agent. We then did Inquisitor, and then we did the Sith Warrior. So yeah, we are reaching the end of our Imperial playthroughs. Now, we still have this character and the Jedi Knight to finish. So we'll be doing back-to-back Force users towards the end of our videos. Now, mind you, after that, I'll pick one character to then progress the shared story from the Imperial point of view. I am leaning towards the Sith Warrior pathline, just because of the Sith Warrior does have some more interesting companions.
Fully understood.
Done.
Quick heal.
There are 2 wires in the maintenance panel, Ewan. 1 red, 1 blue. What should I cut? Cutting the blue wire now. Thanks for the assist, Sergeant.
If I recall, he is a pathfinder. Now, again, I might not be using the correct terminology, folks, but Yoon, the Yoon have a special profession within their species. Some of them are born with a particular connection to the Force, and they use that connection to essentially become lawmen or bounty hunters. And essentially the Force basically guides them towards what it is they're supposed to do. Hold on, I typed in the guy's name. I was supposed to type in Gand, his species. There we go. Hold on, I need to make sure I click Legends so I can get the proper goddamn terminology and stuff. Because the information pages have now greatly shortened, because that's what they're called. They're called Findsman. Within Gans Slayer, select for you call them the path to the Findsman. The Findsman date back to ancient times in the Gans society, when certain individuals would demonstrate the ability to find their way between the settlements. This ability was regarded highly within the colonies, and those trackers eventually became known as Findsmen. Over the years, Findsmen served as scouts and hunters for their ancient warlords. So, like it's a strange combination. It's part warlord, it's part shaman, part law enforcer, and it's really interesting. But like essentially, they can just sense where things are, or the correct way to go about things.
You've definitely proven yourself, Sergeant.
Okay, and with that we need to return, I believe... No, he is now waiting for us in the next zone. So yeah, we're gonna fast travel back to Auric base.
You made it! Welcome back. With the long-range sensors working again, it's starting to look like we might pull through this after all. Captain, we can't thank you enough for finding our people. This base hasn't had any hope in a while. Those men owe you their lives. Thank you.
Those soldiers didn't run into any Imperials on the way back, did they?
Sir, a distress flare was just fired from the power relay.
That relay's the only reason we still have shields and heat. If the Tals defending it are being overrun.
Orders, Lieutenant?
I don't know.
There's no need to panic. I can answer the distress signal.
Thank you. I don't know what we'd do if you weren't here. Please, go to the relay. If you can't hold off the Empire, send up a flare. We'll try to evacuate as much of the base as we can.
Alright. Is the vent still going down our side? Nope. Alright, so we have not quite left this zone yet. We still have this quest up here, where there is a world event. So yeah, like these world events, folks, were introduced in like this current expansion of Star Wars: The Old Republic. They're pretty nice, I will say. Like they add a bit of extra, you know, like radiantness to the game, where it's not just like, oh, there's these heroic missions now. No. Like now on certain planets, when you just wander into an area, there might be like a strange event that's ongoing. Like again, defending the base. Why are you doing that? Repair damage to wires. Shit. Okay. Okay. What am I looking for? Oh, we have to shoo off ice cats as well. So hold on. Now we're not the only players
Objective
doing
complete.
it. Actually, I don't think this is a shared one. I don't think. Oh, we just upset the mummy.
Incoming!
Okay, let's switch her to DPS, just to make sure that when the mummy ones come out, we can just quickly just get rid of them. Oh, there's a broken cable. Wow, we've only repaired 3% of the broken cables. There we go, we're done with the cats. Okay, 5 more cables. Because it seems to be going up in tens. Alright, just 2 more. And we finished with 4 minutes to spare. A little kitten reward pouch. Okay.
When they saw the distress flare, Auric Base thought you were about to be slaughtered.
Well, we're being pushed to another one. This is where Hot is sometimes a little awkward as, planet. Because, like, it doesn't always have... it doesn't have a very clean planetary thing. Like some planetary stuff has you go back and forth to the same location. Like, for example, Voss has you going back to Cost City a lot. So you do travel there quite frequently. Whereas this whereas Hot is more like, oh yeah, no, we need you to go to here, come back, then go to here, then, like, well, as you just saw, like, it's a little bit more awkward. Actually, no, it's not as awkward as Voss. Actually, no, Voss is always going to be the most frustrating planetary arc setup.
It worked! When I got a transmission from the Talls, I thought it might have been a fluke. This is fantastic.
Lieutenant, we're receiving messages on all channels. Kresh Outpost is reporting in now.
We're not alone out here anymore. Oh, this is going to be fabulous for morale.
With communications back online, you should be able to call for backup. Or at least new orders.
Sir, I've picked up an urgent transmission from the Crescent Canyon facility. Putting it through now.
How far away are they? Why didn't your long-range sensors detect an Imperial attack?
They're in the geothermal plant in Crescent Canyon. We don't have any sensors near there. The Ordelans were the first people on Hoth. They came here as colonists. Their facility at Crescent Canyon has the best cold weather technology on Hoth. Technology that's now in Imperial hands.
I will see what can be done to save these colonists.
Thank you. Try to reach Supervisor Aldo. He's in charge of the facility. Contact me once you found him. Good luck.
Alright, and are we... Yep, we're... Again, like, this is what I mean, folks. We're still in this area. Hot has, I think, like, in my opinion, like, the second longest planetary arc stuff. Actually, no, I think it's only this initial area
Engaging hostile.
that has this issue. Mind you, I do like the sort of parallels of how difficult Hot is, because in both the Republic and the Imperial side, we have stories of essentially their respective commanders of each base basically struggling like a lot. Like, they're, like, vaguely their boats sort of, like, in over their heads type of thing.
Done.
Alright, so we need the underworld metals. There we go.
Yes, sir.
And with him, we'll just send him for the lockboxes because he has low crit success rate.
Not a problem.
Well, okay, 9%. He's probably a bit higher than 9%. I can't see him now, but still. It'll be about 10, I think. And then there's another event. Ah, they're attacking, the Imperials are attacking the base. Okay, we have enemies here. There's 2 strong tiered enemies inside.
Here they come!
Alright. So yeah, 2 strong tiered enemies would give us a bit of a difficulty. Alright folks, I do need to take a quick pause right here. I need to go do something real quick. Go. Sorry there folks, I just saw the time and I know my little brother is going to be arriving home soon. So instead of me having to rush down to get the door for him, I wanted to make sure that he can get in without me having to rush down. I may also have to mute my mic because once he does get home, my dogs are probably going to get all hyper and excited.
The Republic has left you alone to die, frozen in the Outer Rim. Surrender, and the Empire will get you back to the core. Victory for the Empire. The Republic anarchists have been utterly crushed. Finally, peace can come to the colonists of Hoth. The Republic has left you alone to die, frozen in the Outer Rim. Surrender, and the Empire will get you back to the core.
No, I don't know, you know. Don't be afraid. I'm not with the Empire. I came to help you.
Those who report Republic sympathizers will be rewarded. Those who harbor the anarchists in our midst will be punished. Which would you rather be?
You've got the best soldier in the Republic out here. This is the safest place on Earth.
The Republic stole this planet from your people. The Empire will give it back to you, if you only let us.
When did you tell him this? Maybe we can still stop him if we hurry.
You're all alone out here. The Senate doesn't care what happens to the Outer Rim. Surrender, and you can leave Hoth alive.
Go, but the Empire hasn't won yet. There's still time to save your people, if you're willing to try.
Easy. What's next?
Victory for the Empire. The Republic anarchists have been utterly crushed. Finally, peace can come to the colonists of Hoth.
Evacuate immediately. The Empire's about to ignite an explosive gas right under you.
What? Are you serious? I'll send everyone who can hold a blaster to your position. Try to buy us some time.
I can handle it.
Understood. And thanks. We have a lot of wounded in Kolto tanks. We need more time. Head into the mines and try to stop them from igniting the gas. We'll prepare for the worst. Good luck.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
All taken care of.
We're under attack! Repel the imps!
I've completed my assignment.
Okay, now that my dogs have now gone downstairs with my brother, I can now, actually add some commentary when commentary feels appropriate.
Thank goodness I got to you in time. You're walking into a trap. The Orderlands have betrayed us.
You were at Auric Base, weren't you? How did you get here ahead of me?
The lieutenant sent me here right after you left. We intercepted a transmission from Supervisor Aldo to Coral Torin, telling him you were on your way.
You overheard this right after I left, as in before I even got to Crescent Canyon.
Well, I was hoping you'd cooperate, but I guess we'll do this the other way.
Incoming!
Don't kill me. You've got to understand. I had no choice.
You're testing my patience. Don't.
Please, just hear me out. The Republic is looking for some prototype that crashed here. The thing probably burned up in the atmosphere. We're never going to find it. With the Republic, the only way I leave Hoth is in a body bag. The Empire offered to ship me back to the core.
Did the Empire's offer specify you'd be alive?
It was more of a chance than what the Republic was offering me. What happens to me now?
You've done enough damage.
No!
Decided to do that, mainly, even though she disapproves of it and it's not regulation, but our character has gone through a lot. He has gone through a lot of betrayals. And I figured he's sort of done.
Things didn't work out.
That's far enough. You must know by now that no backup is coming. You're all alone down here. Surrender your weapons and I'll see that you're returned to Republic space.
How about you drop your weapons now and I'll go easy on you?
You may be a cut above the troops at Auric Base, but you are still just as expendable to the Republic as any other soldier. Surely you understand that this conflict is pointless? Even if you save the base, those men will die here. One lost ship is worth more to the Republic than all the soldiers on this planet. They will never leave Hoth alive.
You're a dead man.
Very well then. I'll make this quick and painless.
That was a mother of a fight. I can't believe we stopped them in time.
Last-minute victories are what Havoc Squad is for. You got used to it after a while.
The area's secure. Maybe you should let the lieutenant know the base isn't about to explode.
Okay. Our base cantina.
Welcome back. I can't thank you enough for this. I just finished my report to Republic Command. General Ando wanted to speak with you when you returned.
Tell the General I'll speak with him now, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. I'll call him at once, sir. Lieutenant Laskin to Republic Command. General, do you read me?
General Ando here. I don't need to ask who you are, Captain. Your reputation has preceded you. On behalf of the entire Republic, I commend you. Your actions have saved countless lives, not only on Hoth, but throughout the galaxy. Is there anything you'd like to say on this occasion?
The Lieutenant held this place together through the worst possible circumstances. He deserves a promotion.
That's good advice. Lieutenant Laskin, you are hereby granted the rank of Captain, effective immediately. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir. I won't let you down.
I hope to see you again. We could certainly use more people like you. Good luck out there. Ando out.
Alright, and with that, we are done in this zone. We're gonna head to the next zone. But this will be it for today's stream, folks. Again, I don't plan to cover like entire planets in each stream. Like, it's just not something that would be sort of feasible, especially not in this month at the very least.
You are cleared
maybe
for the following travel routes.
over the course of May, I may do that. I might do that, but it's just I really want to try and get as much SWTOR, Knights of the Old Republic content recorded as possible. And I do have a D&D game tonight, and so I have to save my voice for that.
Incoming! Defensive positions!
And there's just a lot of stuff I need to get done today, so unfortunately I can't fully commit to doing like super long things. Oh my god, we're not actually done. This is not the next zone. Oh wow, okay. Because wow, it's, dear god. You know what? No, we're gonna stop here because I am fairly certain whatever quest we go in here is going to take us then to this zone. So you know what? I'm taking that gamble. We're gonna stop here, and we'll see what comes of it. I do need to think of a name for this stream. It's going to be a bit difficult. I'll think about it while I'm making my brother some lunch. I hope those of you that watch this stream, or at least who are re-watching it, you know, feel free. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy well, yeah, this is really my only content going up live for this month, but again, I'm hoping to have lots of content for you guys next month. I'm the Celtic Nerd, signing out.